Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. I know it's been a little bit since I've last posted. Had a super busy wrestling season this year. I was coaching full time for the first time ever, so I haven't really filmed a whole lot. Basically today I'm gonna take you guys through a video preparing for the Wrestle Against Autism tournament coming up Sunday, April 16th down the street at Audubon University. It's like one of those off-season tournaments similar to that Ohio State Fair one I did last year. So I'm gonna be taking you guys through a little pre-workout meal that I'm gonna have, and then we're gonna be lifting over at Pursuit Wrestling Club, hitting legs today. We're actually gonna be getting Chipotle here for lunch before the gym, which I've actually been having that a lot recently just because I've been so busy, haven't been able to meal prep like I've been doing in the past. And you guys watched that video last year where I was meal prepping all the time. So coffee, Chipotle, gym, and go from there. So enjoy. So a lot of people hate on me for this, but I'm super OCD and in particular about everything. So I measure my coffee. You guys can comment what you want about me. I know I'm a little bit weird. This is pretty much what I do every day for my coffee. Just pour this in here. And I try to get to 12 ounces. This probably won't be 12, but I'll get as close as I can to 12. It's like at 8 something. And I have more in the refrigerator that I can just heat up. That was from a previous day. So I'll just put that in there next. This is done. We're at 8.18. The reason why I do this pretty much is just because I want to know how much caffeine I'm getting in. I'm kind of addicted to caffeine, so I want to know how much I'm getting in. This is going to spill everywhere if I don't take this over the sink, so be careful here. How much is this? Need more hands. 10.23, a little bit more. Hold on. 11.99. We'll need a tiny bit more. And I'm going to heat this up in the microwave since it's all cold. 12.24, that's perfect, doesn't have to be exact. Heat this up in the microwave and go from there. Just put it in for about a minute. So as far as coffee goes, I probably have about, so 2 of these a day. So about 24 ounces of coffee a day is how much I'm having. Obviously, I don't know how much caffeine is in all that stuff. This is the coffee that I usually always get from Kroger here. And I get about 6-7 hours of sleep at night. If I do get 8 hours, I'll still probably do this anyway. Even if my schedule is I'm up super late at night, just because I found for coaching, it's super hard for me to coach as well when I'm tired. So I need to get wired so I can be on my stuff for coaching, whether it's running a private lesson or just coaching the regular practices at Pursuit, because the kids literally feed off my energy. I found if I'm not amped up going whatever, if I'm just kind of lackadaisically walking the room coaching, they're not drilling as hard, they're not going as hard. So I need to get in the habit of coaching hard every day, and this is kind of my crutch to help me coach hard. So but it is what it is. It doesn't matter. I don't care if my sleep schedule gets messed up and I'm up late at night. I need to be on my stuff coaching. So today obviously I'm not coaching, but I want to have a good workout, so this is my pre-workout here. So once I'm here, I'll zero it out again, and then now I pretty much just take half and half creamer, and I'll put 2.5 ounces of creamer in here. I was doing more, but my brother, my coach, he's the one who does all my fitness stuff for me. He just told me to do 2.5 ounces here with my current diet, the amount of calories and stuff. So I've just been doing about that. I kind of go over sometimes. It is what it is. 2 tablespoons, 30 milliliters is 40 calories. So this is what I usually get from Kroger. Kroger's my main place where I shop. Next thing I add in, after I get the creamer in there, some people you can joke around with me. This might be a little bit white, whatever. Maybe it's too white for some people. I like my coffee sweet, so I'll put that in here. And then I have these sucra drops that I take to sweeten it up. I was doing stevia for a little bit. This just takes way less time, so I just put these in here. It's basically just sugar. 1 drop equals 1 teaspoon sugar, so these taste pretty good. I'll put 6 or 7 drops in here. Once I get used to 6 or 7 drops, maybe some days I'll put 8 drops in there. It makes coffee taste pretty good. Once that's all in there, it's good to go. Now I'll just start around. This will be my pre-workout coffee. And then also too, people think I'm weird. I know I'm a super weird guy. I'll just chug this whole thing. So many people have roasted me for this, including my own family, but it's just what I do. I don't sit down and sip on my coffee. I will sit down and sip on it if I'm have my meal with me, my eggs and toast meal I usually eat every morning. I'll sit down and have this with me, but I'm just super OCD and extreme. I just need to down it. Half time I'm rushing places, so I just down this right away and then just get on with my day. Next thing will be going to Chipotle. So yeah, like I said before too, I just haven't had time to meal prep a whole lot. So just wrestling season became super crazy, coaching all the time. Didn't really have a lot of time to put in my own content, stuff like that. Now it's off season. High school wrestling practice is over. No more high school wrestling practice after school anymore. Just coaching club practices in the evenings twice a week. So a lot better for me in terms of more time to kind of get stuff done and whatnot. So I'll be taking you guys to Chipotle next. Peace. I'll do white rice, black beans, fajitas, and steak, please. And I'll do tomatoes at the Pursuit Wrestling Club. So I'm just doing a little wrestling workout over that.
That's cool.
Little pre-workout meal sort of thing. Yeah. Yeah, you too. Thank you. Okay, so what I usually get, you guys probably just saw, I got like white rice, black beans, steak, fajitas. I haven't been getting anything extra recently. I just kind of go up there and just like get a little bit of everything. Tomatoes, corn, cheese, guac, lettuce, nothing too crazy. But yeah, we're just gonna down this real quick. I just got some chips to share with Orlando too. Then I usually just get Diet Coke, 0 calories. I'm not a big fan of drinking my calories, so always 0 calorie Diet Coke, burrito, and then chips sometimes. So yeah, eat this and we'll go work out a pursuit here in a little bit. All right, guys, what's up? So I know it's been a minute since I've been back here, but yeah, we're gonna do a leg workout today. So basically, yeah, like I was saying earlier, Wrestle Against Autism is in 2 weeks. So just gonna hit legs hard. My workout split now is a little bit different than what it used to be. I'm not doing as much like powerlifting stuff. So I know I used to do like bench, squat, and deadlift, pretty heavy, but now just kind of taking away the powerlifting stuff, just kind of hitting more. Like workouts are kind of going a lot quicker now, taking that stuff away. So I'm still hitting accessories really hard, like hard leg press, hard leg extension, hard leg curl, and obviously other stuff too on those days, but a lot shorter workouts now than they used to be. So I'm gonna bang out 2 sets of failure leg press, 2 sets of failure leg extension, 2 sets of failure leg curl, and then calf raise, 2 sets of failure, along with some bicep curls at the very end, because I'm a big fan of KO bicep curl exercise. So we're gonna get right into this. I'm just trying to train hard, get ready for this tournament here in 2 weeks. So I'm a little bit rusty, so I haven't been training a whole lot during the wrestling season.
Last I got that sinking in my stomach from that love. Of course it's got me thinking's got me flummoxed from the cause. I just wanna know why some of us are guarded. I just wanna know why some of us are haunted.
right, guys, so I just wanted to sit down here and talk to you guys real quick kind of about like what's been going on in my life. Wrestling season's super hectic, so I obviously didn't really like film or put out a whole lot of content at all. I was coaching full-time at Wrestle South High School down the road. Right now we're at Pursuit, about 15 minutes away from Westerville, so it's nice, like I'm able to drive here every day, not a super long commute. Things have been going well, coaching full-time. I've been super busy with that. Now we're kind of in our off-season phase where we're going to all the freestyle Greco tournaments, pretty much wrestling tournaments like every weekend. I've been to a wrestling tournament the past 11 weekends in a row since like January 2020th, around there. I've been to wrestling tournament every single weekend, coaching full-time, all age groups, youth, middle school, high school. Really awesome opportunity, get paid for it full-time to coach. I used to coach for free and make no money at all, but just because I loved it. I love the sport while I was wrestling in college. In a few weeks, I'll be doing the Wrestle Against Autism tournament coming up. I think it'll be like a fun event. You guys obviously saw the Ohio State Fair video where I was pretty much just like acting like a fool the whole time, just having fun, acting stupid. That video obviously did pretty well. My most viewed video ever. Got a bunch of comments, people like hating on me and stuff, just super funny. I love that. So I'm looking forward to doing this kind of a similar thing at Wrestle Against Autism. It'll be super funny. That's at my college where I went, Otterbein, for 5 years. If you guys are interested, I would highly recommend doing that tournament. It's a super good cause. Obviously, it's called Wrestle Against Autism. That's the name of the tournament. You know, fighting the autism that kids have. You know, a lot of kids around the world have. I don't know all the statistics, blah, 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 but you guys can check out the website, kind of what their whole mission's about. I'll link the tournament down below so you guys can register for it. I'll be wrestling the Masters division, or I think it's like the 18-year-old to 29-year-old division, the one right before the Masters. I think Masters is like 35 plus or something, or age 30 plus maybe. I'm in the one like right below that, age 18 to 29 maybe, or whatever it is, Division 6, I think is at 185 pounds. That's the weight class. So I have no clue how much I weigh. I haven't checked my weight in a little bit, but I'm going to make 185 for that tournament. Should be a good time. Looking forward to having literally our whole club. We're promoting it super hard within our club, trying all of our club kids to go wrestle in it. They have all age groups, K through, you know, literally masters, full-grown adults, boys and girls divisions, folk style. So should be a good tournament. If you guys are in Ohio or even surrounding states, I recommend going to it. It's a fun tournament every year. They've had it going on every year since, I forget, COVID was the one year. They obviously didn't have it that year. They might have had it in fall 2020 that year, I think. I think they might have brought it back in the fall. I could be wrong. Maybe not. No, you know, I think they had it twice in 2021 is what they did. They had it in 2021 twice that year to make up for the previous year not having it. So, again, phenomenal tournament. That'll be probably the next video that you guys see. Might do one more video before that. I'm not going to guarantee anything with content, though, just because my schedule's so busy. And today we finally had an off day. We could, like, film a YouTube video today, April 2nd. So, super nice to be able to film. I obviously love doing YouTube, and I want to continue doing it going forward. So I don't want like my full-time job and all that to kind of hinder, you know, me doing YouTube. So I want to continue to do the social media content. My brother Jacob, you guys probably all know him. He's a big social media influencer, and he's the one who got me into the space in the first place. For those who don't know like my full story, back in 2020, he kind of blew up in the fitness industry. He's kind of one of like the original like fitness influencers of that like kind of post like during COVID era when a bunch of people kind of blew up in the fitness space. I follow the fitness industry super heavily. So like guys like my brother, Alex Eubank, who's super popular now, a guy named Sush, Brandon Bannock, all those guys who kind of all popped up in the space. Like I've been following the fitness industry ever since then. And with kind of watching my brother come up, like he started fitness Instagram back when he was in like junior in high school, wrestling at Wrestle South High School down the road. I was helping coach him while I was at Otterbein. He had like less than 10K followers on IG at the time, and now he's at like 80 some K. And he probably would be at even more if his account didn't get shadow banned last October, but that's a different story. He inspired me a lot to kind of do this with wrestling and kind of bring, you know, some of the fitness stuff to the wrestling space. That's kind of why I'm super passionate about the fitness industry, is because it's done so much for me, and I follow everyone in the space. If you guys go to my Instagram following, you can see I follow pretty much every fitness account in the space. So I obviously love like the fitness industry, and I love the wrestling industry. I've been wrestling ever since 2012 when I was in 8th grade. So I'm super passionate about wrestling. I want to continue to grow the sport, and I love being able to coach full time, and hopefully I can help people like be able to monetize like themselves on social media, kind of like how I've like, you know, I use my creativity as being like a content creator and everything to get this job at Pursuit, you know, that pays me full time to do content and stuff. So it's pretty dope. And so, yeah, I mean, if I can inspire other people in the wrestling space to kind of, you know, guys like Caden Henschel, who's like super popular. He just passed 100K followers on Instagram. And he's got like a bunch of deals, you know, brand deals and stuff like that, NIL deals. He's still got a few years left of eligibility in college. I think 2 left, I think he has at UW Parkside. Guys like him, you know, helping guys be able to monetize themselves in the space through like content creation. It doesn't take like an expert to do it. I literally picked up the camera in 2020 and just kind of went about doing it, everything that I've done, you know, and my stuff isn't like phenomenal, but it's good enough to where, you know, I was able to secure a job like in a place, you know, doing content. So it's pretty dope. My whole thing is like wrestling's great, but find stuff like outside of wrestling that you're passionate about too. Like for me, it was like content creation, you know, maybe for some people it's like you're passionate about art or something, you know, whatever it is. No matter what you're passionate about, just like chase after it. You know, wrestling's great and everything, everything, but find stuff outside of the sport that you're passionate about too. That's like my kind of 2 cents there. Like Hayden Henschel's obviously super big in content creation, you know. I love content creation too. And there's other guys, you know, that are passionate with their thing, you know, whatever it is. Find what you're passionate about and kind of go from there. So yeah, that's kind of what I've got coming up. Be on the lookout for hopefully more videos. I'm not going to guarantee anything because my life has been such a crap show the past however long, but I'm trying to pull it together and like still balance my own stuff. This is like my side hustle, so to speak. So I want to prioritize like my side hustle, like doing what I love, you know. I obviously love my job, like, you know, coaching and all that, but I love like doing the content creation too. So I'm trying to find ways like integrate that, and I'm still working on it, managing my time and all that, you know, being a full-time adult now, no longer in school or anything. It's my first year like doing that. I've had this job for almost a year now. So I graduated college last year in May 2022. So that's pretty much all I got. I appreciate you guys tuning into the video. Hopefully more content on the way. Wrestle Against Autism coming up. I'm for sure doing that. We're filming a video that day. That'll probably be the next video you guys see. Orlando's coming that day. We're filming there. So that's guaranteed filming video. That video is being filmed that day, and we're posting that whenever it gets out after that. So yep, that's pretty much all I got. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. You know, I'm on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Snapchat. I post a lot on Snapchat, so you guys haven't done so already. Subscribe to the Snapchat. It's kind of my big platform that I'm on. Not guaranteed I post on Instagram every day or on the IG stories, but Snapchat I usually try to put something up every day, kind of like daily vlogs essentially. So yeah, check all that stuff out. And yeah, thank you guys for all the support, you know, through the years and everything on my channel. I know I have like a small group of people that it's a lot of Central Ohio people, a lot of Ohio audience, but I appreciate all you guys. I had people come to me at tournaments this year. I was coaching and be like, hey Sam, like I love your channel, you know, I love your TikToks. Like, hey, are you the guy on TikTok? Stuff like that. So it was dope. Like kid would literally be shaking my kid's hand. Like I'd be in the corner coaching. My kid would win or lose the match, whatever. The opponent would come over and shake hands with me in the chair and be like, hey, I love your content and stuff. And that was the funniest thing. At high school tournaments and youth and middle school tournaments. That was the funniest part. I love that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for everything you guys have done. I love the community. I want to provide value to you guys. I feel like I have a pretty unique story, so I'm happy I get to share my experiences with you guys and hopefully bring all you guys up in the sport with me and, you know, teach you guys lessons on and off the mat as you guys follow me. So thanks again. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.